Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Lizzie Vapes, and you're probably wondering why my name is Lizzie Vapes and I diamond paint. Well, when I was about 4 years ago, I quit smoking and I really got into vaping. So I was really passionate about vaping, and everything I did was about vaping. My Instagram was about vaping. Social media was about vaping. I used to watch vaping YouTube videos. Grim Green, check him out. He's one of my favorites. And yeah, so that's why I still stuck with the name Lizzie Vapes, because that's what everybody knows me as, Lizzie Vapes. So I thought if I create a channel for diamond painting, I'm not going to change my name, because that's what everybody knows me on the live chats. And I kind of like Lizzie Vapes. So I'm sorry if that offends people, but that's my name. So I thought I'd do a get to know me, because nobody knows about who I am. I just started my channel. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I just thought I'd do it, see what happens. The arm I'm using is not very good. It wobbles. So we're gonna check this out and see if this video is even able to watch it. So right now I'm doing my custom, which is a secret custom for a gift. So I can't show you really the picture of it, but I thought I'd do this one as my drill with me, because I just want to get it done. And the drills on it are horrible, and it's driving me cuckoo, but that's another story. I don't know what to do. I just want to get it done so that I can move on to my Diamond Art Club, or I might do the pink raspberry. I might do that one. Well, I want to do that one for some other videos. I might start with that little one, because I do have another custom coming for another wedding that is way sooner, but it's round, so I shouldn't have a problem with it. So yeah, that's a little update. I know I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. So about me, I live in Canada, in Ontario. My parents immigrated here from Portugal, but I was born here in Canada. Me and my other sister, I have 4 siblings. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. My oldest sister and my brother were born in Portugal with my parents, and then they all immigrated to Ontario because my parents wanted to start a better life for their family. And my grandparents already lived in this town, and my dad's uncle is the one that, like, because when you bring someone in the country, you have to sponsor them in. So my uncle sponsored my family to come in, but he lived in British Columbia. So we were originally supposed to go to British Columbia, but my grandparents were living here in Ontario, and they're like, told my parents, oh, why don't you come to Ontario, because the tobacco industry in the fields are booming, and it'll be easier for you to find a job. So my parents said okay, and they moved to Ontario, because I had other aunts and uncles here. My aunt on my mom's side moved to London, Ontario. So yeah, we had family around. And in BC, all there was just the one uncle. And later he died in a car accident at a very young age. So we would have been alone out there. So I'm kind of happy they did decide to come to Ontario, but British Columbia is beautiful. And my son lives there right now. And I want to save up to go visit him in British Columbia. So my parents moved to Canada, to Ontario, and then I got married at a very young age. I got married, that's a whole other story. I got married at 18, had my first child at 19. So yeah, it wasn't an arranged marriage or anything like that. It was me being stupid, high school, first love kind of deal. Should have never happened, but it did. And I have 2 beautiful children because of it. So my 2 oldest is from my ex-husband. My youngest daughter, that's 15, is from a different relationship. So I think I'm putting different colors. Like, I don't think that's the same. I think I got mixed drills in my tray. See? Only me would do something like that. And of course, I don't know what I did with my tweezers. I'm probably banging the heck out of the camera. Where was it? Where was I? Right here, I think. I honestly, no, that's right. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, people. So, I have 3 kids. My oldest is 26. My middle is 23. My son that lives in BC. And then I have my 15-year-old daughter that lives at home still with me. So yeah, I love my children. I'm kind of sad, but happy that they've moved away, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm happy that they're starting their own lives and they don't have to be dependent on me anymore. Because let's face it, I'm a single mom. I divorced when my son was just 3 months old. So it's hard when you're by yourself and you have to make ends meet. See, like, look at that one. That one is different. I'm telling you, I have mixed drills in my tray. And the lighting in here sucks. I hope the lighting in this video isn't as bad as the lighting in my room. My living room's horrible for light. Just horrible. I don't really have anywhere else that I can diamond paint at the moment. I want to clear out my son's room and make it into a craft room. But that's work in progress that I never seem to want to have the energy to do. So, back to my kids. I told you about my kids. My son lives in BC. My daughter lives in London, Ontario. So she lives about 30 minutes away from me. And her boyfriend just got his license, so hopefully they can buy a car so I don't have to go pick them up and take them everywhere. So I'm hoping that happens soon. I'm happy he got his license. And now just Sarah has to work on her license and getting it. But she has a good job in London. She's went to college to be a daycare teacher. So that's what she does. And he works in a factory, so they're doing okay. And oh gosh, you can probably hear my dogs drinking water. I have 2 dogs, Gigi and Lola. That's not the right color, see? Gigi and Lola. They're my babies, because I don't have no more babies. So how did I get into diamond painting? Well, I used to have a job, a part-time job. Like, I have a full-time job too. Maybe I should tell you about my full-time job first. See, I told you I would be all over the place. So my full-time job. So I used to work, I'll tell you my employment history, kind of. I used to work for a slipper factory when my kids were really young. And I liked that job, don't get me wrong. It was good, but it paid minimum wage. When you're getting paid minimum wage, paying for a babysitter, and trying to survive, it's not enough money. So a new factory opened up in my hometown, a pharmaceutical company, but they were going to make paintballs. So I applied just because I could, and I actually got in. So then that started my journey with that paintball, and then turning into Aki caps. When they weren't making money on the paintballs, they decided to switch and start making pharmaceutical products. So I worked for them for 17 years, 17. And then they just let me go before the union went in for a mistake that they said I did. But that was just an excuse to get me out. I think they wanted to get me out because of my back. I have a bad back. Why do I have a bad back? From that place. But I loved my job. I was good at my job. Everybody was shocked. I was shocked. But it is what it is. So then I got a job at a frozen food factory in town. Within I was maybe out of work for all of 1 month. Then they didn't want to pay me my severance. Ha! I flipped. Well, needless to say, I got my severance in the end. Because I filed a claim with the labor board. But this was all going on, like, when I got to let go, it was all went during the union negotiations. Like, the union was getting their foot in the door. So then the union got me my severance. They just still didn't pay me for my holiday pay, but whatever. I'm not gonna, it is what it is. So anyways, I was already working at my new job by the time I got my severance. So I was only out of work for a month. I applied to this company. I've heard things about it, and I was like, oh, do I really want to, like, they used to be called Strathroy Foods, but they're not Strathroy Foods anymore. And I'm like, I've heard horror stories about Strathroy Foods, and I'm like, oh, do I really want to work there? Like, I don't know. Then I went to the interview, and I saw the packaging area. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, like the horror stories I heard. The horror stories come from processing. Now, processing, I do not ever want to work in processing. Now processing is done basically from offshore people. Offshore people come in and work, mainly from Jamaica. So the Jamaican crew comes in June, and they leave the first to second week of December is when they leave. So processing is when the vegetables come off the fields. That's when they come into the factory where they're washed and processed, then flash frozen, and then for the packaging department. So that's the process of the processing department, and it smells really bad. Like, you don't even freaking know. The stink in the summertime that comes out from the processing area is horrible. And it's not just the processing area, it's the water. They recycle the water, and they have these big, huge water, like, I don't know how to explain it, like big holding tanks for the water outside. and the dirty water comes in and it goes through a cycle until finally it comes out clean with whatever chemicals or whatever they put in the water to make it clean. Yeah, so that's what mainly is making the smell in the summertime there. But like, you can smell it from my house. Like, I don't live that far away from where I work. It's maybe, I don't know, less than 5-minute drive. It's probably more than 5 minutes when I have to go hit Tim Hortons, you know, for my coffee. Timmy's all the way Canadian. So, yeah, and I'm running out of wax. It's all the way over here. I don't know if I'm going to hit the camera to get it. So I'm working there, 12-hour shifts, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I was working days and nights, but got a doctor's note because I'm a diabetic, because on nights I was getting sick. I was always feeling nauseous. I couldn't get my medicine controlled right of when to take it because of the weird hours. So, see, the camera's shaking. I don't know how this is going to turn out. So, yeah. I don't, look at the gem's already stuck to it. See, that's a different color. Oh, not doing well on this video. Probably not even going to post it because it's a shamble of a mess. Maybe you guys like shambles of a mess. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I am horrible for mixing my drills. Because I'm not paying attention. I'll be watching a YouTube video, and when I go put it back, sometimes I forget where I'm at. I think I've messed up again. I don't know. I forget where I'm at, and then I mix my drills. And like I said, the lighting in here sucks. Hardcore. So, yeah, I was talking about work, wasn't I? So I like my job. It's better on my back. Don't get me wrong, my back still kills like crazy, but I don't have to slug heavy barrels around anymore. So that part of it is good. And I like the people I work with. I'm starting to feel like family. Like, you know, when you're with a place for so long and you feel like family, that's how I felt at my old job. Like, we were all a family. You're there for 12 hours. Like, my other job was continental 12 hours too. You're there with them 14 days out of the month for 12 hours. So you get to know each other very well. Like, it feels like, even though you have the days off in between, it feels like you're there all the time. Like, you feel like you're there forever. So I'm starting to, at first I didn't really want to connect with anybody at my new job because I was like, oh, why do I want to make new friends when like this happened to me? Like, I was devastated. I've never been fired from a job. That was the first time. I never thought I'd be fired from there. I thought I was going to retire from there. I honestly did. And it just blew my mind. So, yeah. Whatever. I'm better off. I think it was a blessing in disguise. So, I have to work this weekend. I have today off. Dearly supposed to go on. Like, I don't know if anybody else watches lives, but I watch lives when I can. Like, when I'm not working and I can watch your live, I'll be there. If I can't watch your live, then it's because I'm either busy or I'm too tired and I can't make it. But usually I'm there to support everybody. And like, I consider you guys all my friends. And I like y'all. I'm starting to talk like y'all. Even though I don't say that. I have been saying it lately because I listen to all of you. I love all your guys' accents. I think they're so cool. And like, in Canada, you don't really have an accent. Maybe people in Newfoundland have an accent. But I don't find anywhere else in the country they do. But I really like the southern accent. It's really cool. I've seen more of the United States than I have seen of my own country. Like, the furthest I've gone in Canada is to Quebec. I went to Quebec City and I went to Montreal when I was in grade school. Other than that, I've seen Ontario. I've been up north in Ontario, not that far. I went all the way up to Elliott Lake. I went on the Chichiman, which is like the ferry boat. Took the car across. Went on a vacation with one of my ex-boyfriends. Yeah, that was a good trip. I love him, but whatever. That's another story. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Just go with it. Go with the flow, people. Go with the flow. The beginning of my video where it says it's dibble dabble time. There's a story behind that. My kids, my older kids. So I got into diamond painting because my friend Mo told me, oh, I've been doing this new craft. It's like you stick diamonds on a canvas. And I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, I really like it. It's really relaxing. It's so calming to do. I'm like, oh yeah. So I was going to tell on the story and I changed topic. See, that's what happens with me. I'm sorry, I'm crazy. So because I started talking about my job. That's what it was. So I had a part-time job with my full-time job because I don't work every day. I work every other day. Not every other day. I work continental shifts. So 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 3 days off. Like, it goes like that. So on those days off, I was working for a friend of mine because, like I told you, I'm really into vaping. So I was working for a friend of mine's vape company in town. He opened up a shop in town and I said I'd work for him. And all of a sudden, just out of the blue, he closes the doors one day when I'm at work on the weekend. He decided he didn't want to do the business anymore, didn't even tell me. So then I was out of a job there. But that's all fine and dandy. So I had all this time on my hands on my days off. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm bored. So I thought, oh, I'm going to check out this diamond painting lady that my friend Mo was talking about that lives in town that sells the paintings. So I went on her Facebook page, which is Diamond Painting Strathroy, and I looked at some paintings. I'm like, oh, I just wanted to start off. And she's like, okay. And then I picked it's like a rhinestone owl. I know a lot of people have done it. He kind of looks like he's a mad owl. And it's all in rhinestones. That's the one I decided to do. I started it. I was working on it. I really liked it. And then I thought, oh, I want to do another one. So then I got a full canvas and I did it. And then from there, it just trickled on. So when my kids would call me, they'd be like, Mom, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm dibble dabbing. And then they start laughing, dibble dabbing. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my diamond painting. And then I'd call it dibble dab. So it's just an inside joke with me and my kids that when they call me, they're like, are you dibble dabbing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm dibble dabbing. So that's why I have it at the beginning of my video, if anybody's just wondering. So yeah, it's dibble dab time. It's always dibble dab time for me. I love dibble dabbing. But yeah, I don't know how long I've been rambling on for, but see, I'm a shoveled mess. And like the camera, I know it's wobbly. I gotta replay this video and see. I'm gonna order a new stand. I just don't want to order a new one if I'm not going to like making videos. This is just an experiment. I don't know. I see everybody else do it. I will not ever do lives, so don't even think I will do a live, because I will not do any lives. Even though I love going to your guys' lives, I don't think it's for me. Whip and chats, yes. How to do stuff, yes. Unboxings, I like unboxings too, but really? Do you really have to see the box? Like, I just want to see the product inside the box. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. I have on my lineup, I want to do the the Raspberry Diamond Painting Company, which is from Strathroy, where I live. I'm going to be doing them next, show you my haul that I got from the workshop. And I'm going to do some other little short videos, but I'll try to do one whip and chat a week. I think I'm going to get that other stand from Amazon, just so that it's not on the table, because this one's attached to the table, and if I move the table, it wobbles. And I don't like that. I don't like wobble table. And see, I use lockables. Lockables. And I draw my own symbols on. Yep. So don't judge my symbol making. I understand them. That's all that matters, right? That I understand it. Yeah. So I need my next number, which is going to be this little feather, 977. And I haven't mixed any of these. Woohoo! I'm doing good today, peoples. Doing good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I have lots of things to talk about, but probably not that you want to hear. This picture, I tell you, I don't know what company she got it from, but it's not the company that's making her diamond paintings. I know that much for sure. But I'm telling you guys, this company sucks, and she won't give me the name of it. But it's horrible. I don't even think she knows the name of it. She just, I don't know. I don't know how she works. I don't ask. I know she's still getting all her diamond paintings from China. The original plan was she was going to get the printer and start making them here in Canada. She's got all the drills. I know she's got all round. She's got the complete set of round drills in bulk. She hasn't got squares yet because I think she's trying to build up some money inventory, and then she's gonna go get the squares too. But right now, but you can still order squares from her. It's just not gonna be packaged by her. And this company that she was ordering from before that does customs, like, don't get me wrong, the custom quality picture is beautiful, but their drills suck. And they don't give you enough. Like I already ran out of 310 and I still got like a long way to go. And thank God I have lots of 310 to finish it. So like people complain about Hooligan. Maybe this is an affiliate to Hooligan. I don't know. But these, like I'd rather work on my Hooligans than work on this place. So I don't even know the name of it. But I wish I did. I wish I did tell you guys all who it is, but I don't know. But hearsay, whatever, I'm not going to be getting customers from them anymore, so I just got to fight through it. I don't even know if I'm going to actually give this as the present because I don't know. The drills are just popping and it's driving me nuts, and I got to find a frame. Like, I wasn't even thinking when I ordered the size that it's going to be virtually impossible to find a frame for this. So they want, I called Michael's, they want $179 Canadian for a custom frame for this. And like, I really have to give $100 cash plus this gift. I don't really want to spend another $179 plus $100 cash and this, like, because I'm Portuguese, right? Portuguese, it's only fair to pay, like, people give a present to pay for their plate, which that's a custom, whatever. And I probably just gave it away now that I said I'm going to a Portuguese wedding. Damn it. Oh well. It is what it is. I don't think she'll watch my videos. Or even get to this point of my rambling. But anyway. I don't really want to spend $179. But I found out that there's an IKEA now in London. So I'm going to go check out IKEA and see what they have. I've never been to IKEA. Like before, the only IKEA that there was around was in Toronto. And I always meant to go every time we go to Toronto, but I never have gone. So, oh, look at little hole. I'm gonna go check out IKEA maybe. Next weekend I'm off because I have to work this weekend. Ugh. Already dreading it. My dogs are actually being very pleasantly surprising quiet. My dogs usually bark like crazy people. Today they're not barking. So that's cool. That they're not barking. Lola, oof, she can be a little hellion. She's my bad dog. Gigi's my good dog. Gigi is actually a boy. Don't judge me. I called her Gigi because I used to have a dog named Gigi, and I loved this dog, Gigi, when I was growing up. So I named this dog Gigi because he reminded me of my old Gigi. So this is Gigi number 2. Gigi number 2 is the coolest dog ever. Like, I don't even know how to explain how cool Gigi is. He's just a chill, relaxed, laid back dog. Yeah, love him. But you know, he does get a little bit spunky because, you know, Lola is younger than him. Like, Gigi's going on 6 or 7 years old and Lola's only 2. So Lola gives him a run for his money, keeps him active, which is good, right? I think so. But she's bad. She's the one that gets into trouble. But usually all I gotta say is, like, if I leave the house, like, they have a crate. They're crate trained. And I'll just say, go to bed. And they'll go off to bed. See if they'll do it now. Go to bed. Come on, guys, go to bed. Go to bed. See, there they go. Well, and he's just looking at me like, what, Mom? You're not going anywhere. It's okay. You don't have to go to bed, Gigi. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. They know as soon as I start getting dressed, like to take Alyssa to school, or if I'm getting dressed to like leave the house, automatically they go right into their crate. Like, oh, Mom's leaving. Gonna go somewhere. So yeah, Lola's looking at me like I'm crazy, talking to myself. It's okay, Lola. Yeah, so those are my two babies, my two dogs. I love them so, so much. They're my babies. And I don't know how long I've been rambling on. Let's see if I can check. 35 minutes, that's it? Jeez. Not very much for me rambling on like a crazy person. What else can I talk about? I hope the camera's not shaking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order that stand. Like, it's like a stand that sits on the floor instead of going on the table, because in my living room there's nowhere to connect this stupid thing other than the table. Like, I do all my diamond paintings in my living room, and my coffee table lifts up like a table. So I just lift up my coffee table and sit on the couch and diamond paint. And that's how I do it. That's what I'm on right now, is my coffee table. So, and I did buy an easel or whatever. Sorry, sometimes I don't pronounce words very well. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll understand what I'm talking about, further videos. But yeah, I bought it, and I like it sometimes, but this table, like, it kept on sliding off, so I bought this mat. I don't know if you can see the mat. I bought this mat. See, I just shook, sorry, I shook the camera. Oh, I just bought this mat, and it works a little bit better, but I still like to work on it flat. I don't know. I do actually want to get a drafting desk to put in my craft room that is in my mind but not physically done yet. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I have to paint my whole house. That's something I'm going to be doing this summer. It has to get done. It hasn't been painting since my ex-boyfriend moved out, and it needs to get done. Like, I miss, oh my God, I miss having a man around the house. You do not even know. Like, cutting the grass, I hate cutting the grass. I feel like I'm going to die. And if you ever seen my yard, you'd understand why. I got the biggest freaking yard, I swear, on the street. See, when my parents, like, I live in my parents' old house. My parents passed away. And my father passed away when I was 23 years old, and my mom passed away when I was 33 years old. So me and my siblings inherited this house. So we're supposed to put it on the market and sell it. Well, my sister Yvette, like, let's just buy it together. Let's go in it together. You can live in it, but let's buy it together, an investment, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't really like the house we grew up in. Like, I could take my share and go get a house that I like. But nope, she talked me into doing it. So here I am. in this house and I hate it. But in the same fact, it was my parents' house, right? So in some facts, you gotta love it too. That is not the right one. So which one did I have it on? Maybe I had it there. These trees are gonna look silly. Because I'm like, just, I don't know. I think I've given up on this painting, to tell you the honest truth. Like, I don't know. Oh, and my hands, you'll never see them painted. You'll never see a manicure, nothing done to them, because my job hates me. They don't allow it. So I'm not gonna paint my nails and do my nails for 2 days and then have to take it off again. Nah. So this is what you get. I'm sorry. I used to have beautiful nails when I worked at the slipper factory. Yeah. And a little bit at when I worked at the other job that let's not name, before it became pharmaceutical. At first we weren't allowed to have nail polish and fake nails. But then when they decided, hey, well, we're only making paintballs, you don't really have to wear a hairnet, and who cares what's on your nails? We're just making paintballs. You're not ingesting them. Well, at least I hope you're not ingesting a paintball. So for a little while there, I had them, but the lady that used to do my nails would get mad because, like, I used to work in them, and I still did when it was pharmaceutical, but I used to work in the material prep area, which was the outside of the capsule. We used to make soft gel capsules. So the outside of the capsule that's made out of pigskin, I used to make that in big melters. And then I used to do the inside of the fill, that like the medicine or the paint and actually the paintballs. I used to make that. And then the outside of the shell, we use coloring to color them, right? So my nails would always have like blue is really bad, blue on the nails, and she used to always complain to me, oh, you got blue on your nails again. So I just gave up. I'm like, oh, don't want to go to her anymore and her complain about my nails, so I took them off. I wish I had kept them on a little bit longer until we transitioned over to pharmaceutical again, because I do miss my nails. And they used to look so pretty. I'm not even joking. So pretty on my nails. So when I got let go from there, I'm like, I'm gonna go and get my fake nails again, right? Because I was like upset and everything. And then my niece is like, here, Aunt Liz, go get yourself some nails. So I went and got them. So happy. Get another job thinking, oh, maybe they'll, like, they didn't say anything, you know, on the letter when I said I take the job about nails. Yeah, first day video, GMP, no nails. Like, damn GMP compliance. But anyways, no nails for Liz again. So I had to take them off that night. That was a chore and a half. Because, you know, fake nails ain't going to come off very nice. So yeah, and I wasn't going to pay her $35 again to take them off. So yeah, I did it myself. So I had them on for all of a month. I had to take them off. Oh well, it is what it is. So today I'm going out for lunch. I would have been watching Dearly Crafted, because today's Thursday, May 2nd. I would have been watching Dearly, but her live stream was canceled, so that's good. Not good that it's canceled, but it's good that I'm not going to miss it. And then Wip Chat is on live tonight. I think it's 7:30. I love her. I love her cat. So I'll probably hit it up and try to like continue on this mess of a painting. So I really want to get it done so I can work on So I got, maybe I'll do a video, I got Elizabeth from Diamond Art Club, and, oh gosh, I'm shaking the camera again, I'm sorry. And I got Mama Knows. I call it Mama Knows Best, but it's called Mama Knows. I got that one too, but it's square. But I think I'm going to take a break from square. Oh, and my pen is from Rich Crafts, which is really funny. If you look, I don't know if you can see, but it's off-centered. So I contacted him and he's sending me a new one. And then I tried to like switch them because this one's a little bit better centered. Not really, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, it didn't work and I ended up breaking the tip, so I had to put a new tip in. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's what happened. I tried to switch them out, but the holes don't fit exact. Yeah, it was a hot mess. But I got another stinking pink pen and I switched them out. So yeah. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you didn't mind my rambling on. Like, this is my first video, so I'm sure it's going to get better as time goes by. So, like, the more you do videos, I'm sure the better you get at it. Like anything, the more you do a project, the better you get at the project. So, I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope you liked my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. And if you like, please subscribe to me. I would really appreciate it. And I'd be so happy. I'd be tickled pink. Tickled. And I hope you come and visit me again in my next Wip Chat. And I'll see if I can get topics. Maybe talk about my favorite TV shows. I love TV. Come on, people. Let's get real. It's Liz. Liz loves TV. I lead a very boring, sheltered life. As you can tell, I'm single. And my daughter basically comes home from school and hides in her room. So I don't see her. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. See, I'm already rambling on again. So, hope to see you again. And I'm shaking the camera again. I'm sorry, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out a better way, people. This way is not working out well. So, see you next time. Happy Dibble Dabbles, and I'll see you later.